focus test. Focus test. Focus test. Focus test. Focus test. Yeah. Woo! Alright guys, welcome back to a totally new series. It's going to be way different from all the other entrepreneurial content. This is going to be flipping a go-kart for profit. Alright guys, so the goal of this series is to take this rusty go-kart here, restore it, and make some cool cold hard cash. So throughout this whole series, we're going to be keeping track of how much money we spend. So our first purchase is going to be $300, and we bought what it is a 1995 Carter XTV 150. It has a GY6 150cc engine. This is pretty common in a lot of scooters. 4-stroke engine. There's only 39 hours on the technometer. That's only 39 hours of running this vehicle. So that's pretty low. I think it's going to be in good shape and a prime candidate for a flip.
Right. There's still a lot of room to work on. So with that consideration, you know, I'll go down.
You'll still do it.
So I know this might seem like a crazy and absurd idea, but I really think we could make some good money by restoring this. It's non-running. I don't have any keys for it. I have to do a whole electrical breakdown and see what's going on with this. But for $300, a two-seater that could fit me at 6 foot, a little over 200 pounds, and another person, that's a total deal. So I know there's probably easier flips that require less mechanical know-how, skill, and time, but this is something that I've wanted to do. I kind of get excited by the idea of a dune buggy, and since I built up this motorized swing chopper from these rusty frames to this sweet bike, I think we could do it, guys.
Here comes Steve. Wow! They're so cool. They're so creamy.
Now, since I already had the Home Depot rental truck, the straps, and I had to drive to this place to pick up the go-kart, which was about 40 minutes each way, I knew that I was pretty much going to take this thing home no matter what. Unless there was some crazy frame damage, I knew I was going to take it home. I knew it was non-running, and the chance of the engine not working was fine with me, just because I knew it was only 150cc engine in there. So I thought, hey, I'd probably engine swap it anyway, throw something a little bit bigger in there, no big deal. So let's actually bring it home and check out the full inspection of what it actually looks like. All right, we are en route. We are en route. In the U-Haul, not the U-Haul, I call all rental trucks U-Hauls. This is not F-150, Home Depot pickup truck. It's way cheaper by the hour. U-Haul does it by the mile. So this is the cheaper route to go. And we are en route to pick up the go-kart. We got our straps right here. And we got our ETA about 3 p.m. And Christian's gonna meet us over there. All right, catch you guys when we're at the go-kart place. And as you guys just saw there, so we have our additional cost of $70 total for the rental truck, gas, and those ratchet clamps in order to transport this back to my house. So we have a total cost in this episode of $370. So I didn't want to film right out of the gate just because that'd be way too rude just to walk up filming. I wanted to talk to them first and then see if it was okay to start filming. So let's check it out from once we're already back in the backyard. All right, guys, here she is. So I just sat in it. It fits me, which is awesome. It's like a kid-sized dune buggy, but with seats that slide back. So I get in there. Let me get a full walk around here. It looks like it has an ATV engine back there. It really, I'm not too familiar, but based on what I've seen on, I've never had an ATV either, but that's kind of what it looks like here. But yeah, so this is what we got. Let me get in the front here. Cool, has a little winch. No idea what the status of that is, obviously. And this is as is, $300 we're getting it for. But I'm excited. I am excited. And you can see in their yard here, they got some, looks like a sand car that they were gonna build up. The lady said they had to move. So they have to get rid of all this stuff back here. But yeah, so that's another sand car, a few ATVs. So check this thing out. This thing looks cool. Got a whole transmission case. Wow. Shifters. What up, brother? Oh, we brought the muscle into town. We got our muscle. All right, come here. I want to show you this thing.
Which is it, that one?
Dude, no, it's not this. That would be fucking crazy. That's a legit sand car.
Yeah.
They're selling like everything in this yard. They gotta move. That's a legit fucking.
How much was that one?
Does that one was registered at one point? I have no idea, but that's too much for me to chomp off.
Why?
That's like a full transmission case and shit. That's like a real build. I think.
Take this like with Wesley.
Yeah, definitely. This thing would go faster than the Razor, for sure. I don't know what it doesn't have an engine in it actually.
Why would it go faster?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. Anyway, let's check out what we came for. The Go Kart. I don't know what's up with these back wheels, but yeah, sit in it. I kind of like. I sat in it. It's a little dirty, but you know.
I get the feel.
He doesn't want to sit in it.
You sit in it.
I did sit in it.
The spider.
All right, yo, I'll sit in it again.
You have that as the recorder button.
Yeah. But yo, it fits me like pretty nice.
Yeah.
Right? So unfortunately, I forgot to record us picking up all this stuff and moving it in the backyard in order to free up that go-kart. I know you guys saw there was a bunch of chairs, stack of chairs that we had to move, and they had some ATVs. They had a lot of like cool stuff, but like way too much stuff to have in your backyard, and that's why they were moving. But anyway, let's check out our ultimate failure. We made a crazy assumption that we'd be able to lift this thing up and put it into the pickup truck with only 2 guys. I was pretty confident. I guess I've been sipping way too much pre-workout. Had been feeling myself, so it was impossible. So that resulted in us having to come with this creative solution. All right, so here's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Push it up. All right. You want me to push it and you just guide the wheel perfectly? So we're doing it first pump.
Woo! That's right. That was smoother than I thought.
I know, I'm so happy. That could have went really badly. Alright, let's put this back.
These are heavy.
That's why I've been going to the gym.
One and done. That's right.
When I was little, I wanted to be a roller coaster engineer.
Right.
Now that we got it up, let's fast forward through strapping it up. That's way too boring for you guys to watch, and let's take it back to PB. Alright, so we made it back to Pacific Beach. Every strap is on. I did deflate the tires a good amount so that it would have some more or higher coefficient of friction. Stayed nice and put. Alright, we're gonna unload it in a sec. Got to record the unload, which was a big mistake. But we got it down perfectly, pretty much the same way we did before. More makeshift this time, but we got her down, putting a little bit of air back in the tires, getting her back in the garage. This is my chopper bike with my Schwinn chopper with the 212cc on it. Pretty nice. But anyway, new project. Let's get her in the garage. Alright guys, so we got the go-kart back right here. I'm gonna make some space, clear it out, and then we're gonna do our first inspection walkthrough together. Because I did not do a good first inspection yesterday. I just made it look for frame rust, anything really crazy. But so let me just take you around real quick. So this is the Go Kart. And you gotta move my chopper bike, get some space. So let me just put this right. So yeah, there's a good amount of rust on the frame, as you can see, but generally speaking, she looks to be in decent shape here. I know it's a GY6 engine in there. I'm not sure what the status is, so if we take a look back here. And the guy didn't know anything about the engine, but if you take a look, so this is the butterfly valve, that's where the air filter would go, and that's open, so I'm thinking dirt and stuff is in the carburetor, and the carburetor was not connected to a gas line, which makes it seem like this might have been under a full carb rebuild by the point of by this point. But you can see kind of got the disc brakes back there. Oops, on the camera. And then also these tires, obviously, are not the tires I'm gonna keep on here. So we're gonna go for more for these front tires. But anyway, so let's get cleaning it up. So this out. You can see shoe dirty. So easy way to clean it. Just like this. And a nice rock souvenir. Big Dwayne Johnson fan, you know? So hose.
One eternity later.
So now you guys can see what she looks like without those seats. Not too dirty. Doesn't seem like any noticeable rust really on the main frame. We will get underneath it shortly. Let me actually yeah, underneath it's money. So the guy I bought this from, I'm guessing he got it as a project, never really worked on it. He didn't tell me too much about it. He was selling a lot of stuff, so he was busy too. But basically what I got out of it was he was trying to build up a few of these for his family, but then had to move in the process and never got started really. Just from the way it made it sounded like he didn't even ride this thing once, really. So I'm definitely interested to see what the status of the engine is going to be, just because there's a good chance this thing, the engine, is just completely toasted. Can't really complain for 300 bucks. That I'm 6 foot, a little over 200 pounds, and I can fit in this along with another person. That is awesome. We got those seats cleaned off. Now for a first real inspection of this thing. So, like I mentioned earlier, these tires definitely need to go. My thought is it's supposed to come with those. I guess those ran flat and they had these laying around and they just slapped them on. I don't understand why you would put those on ever, but hey. So taking a deeper look at it, so here is the battery box on there. I gotta do like a deep evaluation, probably get some manuals on this Go Kart. It seems to be stock. The gas tank here is still stock. You saw how the stock engine, so I think everything was stock on this, besides a few, stickers placed here and there. But now getting into the engine area. So one thing you'll see is, so here's the gas tank, and here is where that line should be running down from the gas tank right there. So it goes down there, and then this is the butterfly for the choke on the air manifold. So that's open. I don't know why there's nothing on there. My assumption is there was a problem with the carburetor. It was in the process of a carburetor rebuild. But anyway, so this is a GY6 150cc engine. Let's take a look here. Sorry guys, moving over. Let's take a look. It has oil. I didn't even check this yesterday. And it does have oil. Let's put that back. Let's see. When's the last time you think this thing had an oil change? So that right there. And then, I mean, it's definitely dark, but it's darker than I would like for my oil, but it's not black, heavy sludge. So definitely needs to get the oil changed, but nothing too bad there. This is the engine. I do not have the key for this, so I can't try to start it. What I have to get is I have to replace the ignition assembly. So one thing is up here, we have a few switches. So you have, give you a better angle right here. So here's a key switch, and then some toggle switches. Not sure what they're for yet. It looks like I can install another one here. But anyway, yep, so that's pretty much it. We have the choke, the engine down there. The next time I will be doing some more engine work, doing oil change, taking a look at the car. This was just going to be the first cleanup episode and take a look. We do have some rust down here, but nothing too crazy in my opinion. And then underneath there was nothing too crazy in terms of rust as well. Everything looks pretty good. So $300, I am a happy camper here. But anyway, stay tuned for the next episode. I'll be getting a little bit more into the engine, the status of that, doing an oil change, seeing why they don't have an air intake, pretty much. and just take a look at the battery and just start getting into the mechanicals of this in general. All right, see you guys.